Hey TSM fans, I wanted to thank our sponsor Geico. Remember, they can help you with affordable renter's insurance. It's really easy.
This is not easy.
Yomo yell! Sweet Jesus has a huge mouth.
Oh, yes.
Oh god.
Yomo yell! Oh god.
Oh, there's a like supercars. It's a good time.
Uh-oh.
My god. Oh god. Mm. My god.
Yes, it's this. Yeah, damn it. Oh, this is pretty cute. Churno and Kokoro. Oh.
Hmm.
Dogs. Adorbs.
Cherno and who?
Kokoro.
Kokoro.
Birdie.
Which one?
The post he's made in Music Bot.
Damn it, Brady.
Oh. Wait, what? To whom? There are lyrics in my tune?
How dare there be lyrics in this?
There's no point to listen to a song without lyrics. That's why I hate
Oh.
instrumentals so much.
Oh, look at those balloons, I guess. Pretty cool.
What balloons?
The cover balloons.
There's no point to listen to a song without lyrics. That's why I hate instrumentals so much. What balloons? Oh,
Did we get 8 viewers?
one last fix, one last try. Be right back.
Someone finally perfected LOL-K on Lunatic. Yeah,
That's impossible.
it's the third person.
In the world?
Yeah. In
Oh no.
Hello?
I have a question.
what?
Not the third.
Is there like a method to the sorting of the channels in this Discord? Like the texture?
Music bot and voice are close to the voice channels.
Is that it?
The next ones above them are the access restricted channels.
Okay. Actually, that's not true because politics is now access
politics
restricted.
is a separate set.
Yeah,
Also-
politics is pretty much access.
Yeah, technically politics should now be below two, Jerk.
And to a jerk.
We just haven't moved it. Two jerk is also there because shit posting.
Yeah.
Then I think the ones above that are the less discussion, more posty channels.
Okay, so the
Art,
higher
music,
the
cosplay, food,
The mega
and then creative technology, gaming are there for like the actual discussion channels.
I
And
know, but
then
is there like
gaming are just grouped together as one.
right?
Then there's general, and then the meta channels, which has mod talk,
Rules and
mod blog,
announcement.
rules, announcement, and then closed for repairs above that. And James murders Tanuki apparently as well. Well, actually no, it's now called the NSA monitoring room.
Oh.
Add to the. Let's add to something.
So isn't the mod log room and the in general pretty much the same thing?
No.
Then what does the mod log have that general doesn't?
Koakuma bot logs every single change she makes here on that channel.
Oh, okay.
Such as someone setting their birthday, someone requesting a role.
Gotcha.
Horai also logs people joining and leaving there, so we have a unfiltered or a filtered log of who joined when.
Right. Without the text. And, like, you know, the pesky people talking in the middle.
Stream is doing okay. With like 8 viewers, and we're down to 3. Back and forth. Speaking of which, yeah, cut off like 2 separate times now.
Holy shit, HTF is like friends with everyone.
You did they contact me?
2 separate times now.
Holy shit, HTF is like friends with everyone.
Let's. Yeah, they said they got back into WoW. Okay.
I just realized that. Good to know.
Ah.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Hmm?
Uploads in technology.
What was that?
Muffin, you might want to check this out.
Discord add-ons paginator.
Holy shit! I might incorporate this into the Horai actually. This might be a good idea. Paginate her search results.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Holy sh-
But how does it make?
It basically requires add reactions and manage
you-
reactions as well.
That's creative. Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
What happens is it deletes the previous one
Yeah,
and puts a new
deletes it and
message,
then, like,
and then
yeah.
applies new ones, and then uses reactions as buttons.
That's pretty cool. Wow, I would have never thought of doing that. That's good. That and I didn't even know that there were play backwards, rewind, and fast forward buttons for Unicode. But I guess there would be. That and I didn't even know that there were play backwards, rewind, and fast forward buttons for Unicode.
Only problem with it is mobile being so fucking behind. Only problem with it is mobile being so fucking behind.
Oh, I need Dragonite.
Yo, guys.
Huh.
It's the Marissa Dab.
Die.
Marie says Ellen and Hillary now?
Mary dead. The bees. The bees. Some.
Marie says Ellen and Hillary now?
It's like.
Oh fuck! Kill me. Bucky, please. You've posted this like 50 times already.
Yeah, well, we'll just that this should be like an automatic trigger word whenever something politics is involved.
I'm just surprised you don't spam this in politics on 1847.
Bucky, please. You've posted this like
Okay, well, I
Anytime
think-
someone says anything in politics, just post it.
I think at that point we're gonna have to punish Bucky for embed spamming. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that is true.
Uh-oh.
Well, almost time for another Monday.
I think at that point we're gonna have to punish Bucky for embed spamming. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that is true. Well, almost time for another Monday.
Oh, that's just called Monday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost time for Monday.
Shucks.
Oh my god, that is a really good cosplay of the female protagonist.
Pokemon.
Yeah. From Kuzpla. Oh my god, that is a really good cosplay of the female protagonist.
Felt hat.
Yeah.
Why is felt so universal? Felt hat. Why is felt so universal?
Mistake. No, that was Mario's tails, yes.
Have a little fun here.
Getting the first shot. Boot to the head.
It's great not knowing French. That way I can just assume that all French words are typos.
Come on.
It's great not knowing French. That way I can just assume that all French words are typos.
No, no, no. Oh. Okay, give me an energy, baby. Fuck.
What we'll do is cut the face out, then just put another layer. Next in place. Give it face one. Sketch layers. This one too. And now I can make whatever face I want.
Nice. Ooh, super broad. Oh, please don't fight for your belt yet, you know. Come on. Fight for your belt. Yes!
James,
Hmm?
look at the stream.
Oh God, why? What the fuck?
Wait, where's this?
The horror ITS one. Ah. Here, I'll link it in voice.
Oh, your strength. Okay, let's see. And let's see.
Here, I'll link it in voice.
Those eyes, that face.
Just,
Ooh, it didn't
I
work.
think we're just missing Ahegao at this point.
it's the pleasure of serving Yukiko. Now, come here.
Are we gonna get Prophet Ahegao soon?
What was that?
Are we gonna get Prophet Ahegao soon?
Why not? We'll just have a little fun with this, you know. Even though
Oh
it's-
wait, you guys
That,
are.
that Yomu. That eyes.
Are we gonna get Prophet Ahegao soon?
Why not?
Yeah, commission that, James.
Hmm?
Face is
Yeah,
gone.
yeah.
See, normal face, that face, and now for the next face.
Oh wow, who's gonna have it? Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be Moraza?
Wrong one, is it?
Yomu?
Wait. I need to take a look at one thing.
Marissa stops making out and asks Reimu to get mushroom. Then Reimu takes deep breath.
What
Then
about
Marissa says, Reimu, I have a harem. Will you stay my Reimu? And she says, no.
About,
Marissa
uh,
is
Oh,
heartbroken
that's a sad
and
story.
she runs away from
what
Reimu
about let me
without eating mushroom. And she has low blood sugar. Oh my god.
Is that fanfic?
That guy with the darkness.
Oh no! It's a twist on the potent Pop-Tart tragedy, except with Reimu and Marissa.
okay.
Potart.
Sounds like that.
Is that fanfic?
Wow.
Oh no! It's a twist on the potent Pop-Tart tragedy, except with Reimu and Marissa. Potart. Oh God, Prophet, please.
In progress. It needs a little bit of tuning, and then it'll be complete.
What is
Stop,
it? Is
Prophet, I'm scared.
what is it? To depravity? What depravity is this?
A little bit of tuning.
Looks pretty good. Go on.
Where is the stream?
It's in voice. Oh, Prophet. Oh God.
Big
Prophet, no!
Yes.
I need a picture of this.
Prophet, no!
Oh God.
What the hell was I thinking 1K? Thanks, VIP servers.
Take a look at the reference again that we could use. Let's see.
This is gonna be like for the hidden
We
H
need to
story.
make it wider.
And there's a Easter egg in this game where apparently I'm Clown Piece, and I'm apparently I can, unlike a clown, but I can also get Clown Piece's outfit in this game. And now my objective in this game is to destroy the crew. And there's a
So the crew.
Nice. It's gonna be like the R18 version of Fantasy Crescendo.
Fantasy Comsendo.
What?
What?
Oh my god, Prophet, the detail. What?
Still needs a little bit more on this end. Needs to be even on both sides. Let's back up a little bit. Ah, there we go.
Oh, I'm loving this.
Adjust.
Suddenly, when he starts drawing Ahegao, a whole bunch more people are watching.
Wait. What's the count?
It's at 7 now. Was it like 2 earlier?
I was at 8 earlier, actually.
Oh my god.
You guys, you sure found the formula for success.
Draw Ahegao. Suddenly, when he starts drawing Ahegao, a whole bunch more people are watching.
What's the count?
It's at 7 now. Was it like 2 earlier?
I was at 8 earlier, actually.
Oh my god. Draw Ahegao.
Having too much fun with this.
You're having too much fun with this, we can tell.
No.
Just need the, what do you call it? The facial.
Oh.
What is missing?
I mean, that's sort of exactly what we're doing right here, right? Prophet, we're just gonna have a blank face and we just fill it in with whatever we need.
Yes.
Oh my god, is it a hard eyes? Oh no.
Oh, this is perfect.
Just need the pure degeneracy. I like it.
I mean, that's sort of exactly what we're doing right here, right?
Oh.
Prophet, we're just gonna have a blank face and we just fill it in with whatever we need.
Yes.
Oh my god, is it a hard eyes? Oh no.
Oh, this is perfect.
Pure degeneracy. I like it. Oh.
I did it.
Oh my god,
Another
is it a hard eyes?
tournament won with white. Oh shit, it's on stream.
Pure degeneracy. I like it.
And a bit of top.
We really should just make an H game. What is that?
Doing that. I did it. Weren't you playing a niche game already, dude? Was this just a God damn it.
Oh, that's why you keep playing Haramase to prepare yourself.
Of course, that's why.
Haramase crescendo.
Materials. The Kopara?
We really should just make an H game. What is that?
Serving information. Weren't you playing a niche game already?
Collecting information.
James H game hits the market.
Oh, that's why you keep playing Haramase. I mean, we've had H dojins of Tuhu before. We never had an H game of Tuhu before.
Of course, that's why.
Haramase crescendo.
The Kopara?
We really should.
Seriously, I thought James was already doing that.
What is that? Oh, holy shit. Prophet. Whoa.
James H game hits the market.
Oh, wait. I know what's that.
I mean, we've had H dojins of Tuhu before.
puff.
We never had an H game of Tuhu before. Oh shit.
Great, now I'm imagining she's like jerking off those swords.
Oh, God, why?
Sombras!
Oh,
It's
holy
good.
shit. Oh.
Oh, wait. I know what to add. The puff.
Oh shit.
Great, now I'm imagining she's like jerking off those swords.
Should be more transparent though.
Oh, God, why?
Sombras! My god.
Okay, I don't know really what else to add to this. Just more detail, but
Facial.
facial what?
Facial. Should be more transparent though.
Oh no, wait.
Come on here.
I think I know what to add. What else to add to this?
Fucking A, guys. Facial.
Facial what?
Facial.
Pearl necklace. Imminent.
Oh no, wait. There we go.
Spirit swords.
Have the little toppings.
Nice. Fucking A, guys. My god, what have we done? Are we gonna do this for all the characters?
Wow. Whenever we want to meme.
Well, you know.
This is gonna be in-game. Hidden H avatars.
Oh god. It'll
Nah,
be
that's
like-
just gonna blow up build size.
It's just if James makes like entire dating FC. Oh god.
What have we done? Are we gonna do this for all the characters? Buy it. In-game money.
Nice.
H. H
Oh,
character.
but you are having way
portraits.
too much fun with this, holy shit.
Well, I have to move on to something else because
It's
I don't know
just-
what else to add.
Yeah.
I have all the essentials in one little bit. Actually, let's just see it in
The
whole.
work in progress, James
See if it makes any
Bond,
sense.
It's like she's dreaming or something.
In-game money. H.
It's like it's a progression. Lou.
Oh,
We go with the first one. Well, I have to move on to something else. Just typical anger. Don't know what else.
perfect.
I have all the essentials.
Make the sword sweaty.
Then last. See it in whole. See if it makes any sense.
My god, we are having way too much fun with this.
It's like
Yeah, we are such degenerate.
it's a progression. Go with the
There's
first
no
one.
hope for us.
Oh my god.
I'm not back to the Iron Knight.
I'm literally just messing around right now, but I mean, we'll polish this probably later or maybe tonight. But I think I know what else to add, and it'll be a swap of sorts.
Oh no.
I'm
I feel
literally
it.
just messing around right now, but I mean, we'll polish this probably later or maybe tonight. It'll be a familiar face. I think I know what else to add.
Oh,
A swap of sorts.
Oh no.
oh boy. I can't wait.
It'll be a familiar face.
Moob is entering and leaving Overwatch repeatedly.
Who is? Herausching, the Overwatch.
You met Chinese, and then entering and leaving Overwatch. What happened to my fork? Shit. It really didn't include one. He died. Me and my Chinese men.
There we go.
That's easy. Oh no, not this again.
How many people are watching? 8. I see.
Oh god, no.
It's Bonesy Buddy.
No. It's DK. Oh, and to add to that, maybe.
Oh god, no.
Bonesy Buddy.
No. It's DK. We'll just put Yomu's face in here instead.
How do you set up auto-hosting, by the way?
Auto hosting? I don't know.
I was more asking Pyro Martian if he's here.
Oh, he's on
Damn it, move. Keep.
Yomu's face in here instead.
How do you set up auto-hosting, by the way?
Auto hosting? I don't know.
I was more asking Pyro Martian if he's here. Damn it, move. Keep.
Oh.
Oh god.
Would you look at that? What is that?
Actually, for reference, just so you know what I'm doing. Let's see. Ah, yes.
Are you reversing the...
Yes.
Yeah.
See? You'll see in a second.
Donkey Yomo.
Should
shit, I
show
can't
up the stream for a second. Damn, the delay is huge.
You know, right?
Just damn.
Damn.
There
Are
we
you
go.
reversing the...
Yes.
Oh, it's
See?
pretty good.
You'll see in a second.
Donkey Yomo.
Oh my. Show up the stream for a second.
You know, right? Damn.
So I would actually
I
should make the lip a little bit more protruded. So we get that monkey-like face to it, you know? There we go.
Oh yeah.
Expanded and ready.
To be school 202 whole crew.
To who? Kong. Expanded and ready. Maybe I'll look at that. To who? Kong. Unless you could think of any other weird faces to put on there,
Okay, I just got back. What the fuck is that? The Yomu.
check
Ah, okay.
Hit new Easter egg, new feature of Fantasy Crescendo, Fantasy Comsendo.
Here, I'll show you all the faces. Turn it off.
For players when they're matchmaking.
Let's see, give it a few seconds. Unless you can think
So,
And then
we have a hidden function that you can only access via console commands, and it will just replace every single,
The Yomu. Ah, okay.
Go into the next face.
New Easter egg, new feature of Fantasy
nah,
Crescendo.
let's actually do the proper
The
face.
next face. Here, I'll show you all the faces.
Next face.
Wait. Let's go back to that one.
You know Gasai style.
And last one.
We have a hidden function that you can only access via console commands, and it will replace
Yeah.
every single. We'll just add an extra console command that will replace all projectiles in the game with a semen splurt.
Oh wow,
Uh,
that's daring.
Dodge this sperm.
oh, I see Martin caught on to my joke.
That's why
In the ship
two
post
players
room.
don't get dragon.
We'll just add an extra console command that will
You don't
replace
need
all
condoms.
projectiles in the game.
Are there any other faces that you would like to contend to, or should we just move on to something else?
Let's move on to something else.
Yeah.
Dodge this sperm.
Oh, I see Martin caught on to my joke.
Are there any other faces that you would like to contend to, or should we just actually?
I sort of wish you could see who was watching.
I am.
I'm gonna put some audio on my stream to one of my favorite little series.
There's like 3 people who have accounts.
Though I gotta say,
This
that mouth
is
is
Jim
huge.
Dale.
Like, almost too big.
There's like fire me.
What was that?
Alright.
That mouth is huge.
Oh yeah.
The Pooh and the
I don't know. It just looks
I
cuter
like
that way
like the
though.
little
by
Derek.
Dirty Potter.
It sort of does.
Read for you by Jim Dale.
I think it's more the
Chapter
shape
1,
than anything else.
in which
actually.
Rabbit stuffed almost everything right in his ass, and a stupid black nigger goes poo-poo in bed. It was a perfect summer day, and the forest was sparkling.
Crunch,
It was
crunch,
July. The animals were very
Okay, Fortune
excited.
cookie, tell-
They were playing a game called
tell me what you
Licking
got
the
here.
Massive Big, Enormous Black Fat Boner Clean.
People
All the
in the
animals
background
sat
will
on the
be more
ground and
cooperative than usual.
masturbated on Piglet's face. I won
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
said Piglet. There was some pretty nasty stuff in the 100-acre wood. Pooh was staring at his large, succulent erection. He had never felt so horny in his entire life. Piglet, said Pooh.
Oh, yes, Pooh.
Said Piglet.
I wonder where Christopher Robin has been.
Just at that moment, there was a whirring sound, and a clickety sound, and a pinging sound, and a pooping sound, and a pucking sound, and a gulping sound, and a farting sound, and a shitting sound, and a pissing sound, and a clapping sound, and a rapping nigger sound, and a burping sound, and a crunching sound, and a pinging sound, and a pinging
James, I
sound,
put
and
some
a
audio on the
pirate
stream.
sound. And there he was, Christopher Robin, just as he had always been.
I'm sorry?
Except that he was a faggot. He
Put
looked at
some
them
audio
all
on the
and
stream.
said, "Good morning, nigger." Then Christopher Robin led the animals back to his house.
Wait,
There they
what
had
volume is
many
this
hot and
music?
tight orgies.
Eurobeat.
And it made you feel good just to look at it, and made you want to rub one off too. Christopher Robin was polishing his disgusting one-eyed snaky
that's the last
trousers
one. Oh my
monster
God,
when the others
please.
arrived.
One
Come
day,
indoors, Pooh, and
One day
Piglet,
we'll
and
be able to
Owl,
listen
and
to
Tigger,
Disney.
and Eeyore, and Kanga, and Roo, and Christopher Robin, said Christopher Robin, because I have something to show you all, and it's something very big indeed. When Christopher Robin had finished wiping the dollops of sperm off his fingers and onto his handkerchief, and off his handkerchief and back onto his fingers, and off his fingers and in his mouth, He handed Pooh the piece of paper. "I won this at school," he said, "for teasing the trout and shooting my jizz more than 50 yards. Piglet gaped open-mouthed at the sight of this feat.
But it's bigger than I am.
Worried Piglet. Christopher Robin nodded. He had had it himself, and Christopher Robin said to Pooh, "I've eaten a lot of peanuts and 2 surprisingly tasty testes, so I don't have room for the very fat, homosexual, bull-like, midget, Jewish, handicapped, Nazi, nigger dick. I wondered, Pooh, whether you would be kind enough to eat it for
Our
me."
anime that plays with
And
the
Pooh
degenerate
was kind
tastes
enough. And
degenerate horrible
very
taste.
much. Eeyore looked down at Piglet's potted meat core.
The niggas who will actually
Oh,
vote
crisp and
Asuna as
juicy.
best girl.
The crunchiness and fullness of
How horrible, you know, the Terrence
nothing
best
to beat
girl.
Piglet's very fine purple penis.
There was a very long pause. "My goodness," said Christopher Robin, looking at Eeyore. "It's nearly time for a
What is
donkey
this?
punch." Then Christopher Robin beat his fucking fist in Eeyore's face so violently that he ejaculated a golden shower of fucking pineapples. The awful thing was that you probably thought this was funny. But it isn't at all. Ever. I'm so done with this bullshit. You're just fucking gay faggots. And probably retarded. Listening to stupid fucking recycled bullshit from Dirty Potter like this is fail. I think you should go shake your fucking pants and kill yourself instantly. Meanwhile, these were the presents Christopher Robin had brought for the other animals. For himself, his own cum, which they slurped before it turned dry and crusty. For Owl, a testicle case, in case he lost his testicles, because, oh well, it would take too long to explain. For Piglet, 2 fat, wet pink pussies, and a moldy peanuts. And it smelled a bit of moldy peanuts. For Roo, a bottle of magic mushrooms for his first day at school. For Kanga, a set of 7 rubbery cocks, 1 for each day of the week. Eeyore did not know what a cock was or what it did, but it sounded necessary. For Tigger, a pogo stick up the butthole. For Rabbit,
I'm gonna take a break
book
from the-
called
from the
1001 Useful Hints for spraying Christopher Robin with brick shit.
Oh my god.
For Eeyore, another huge asshole for farting from his front and back. And that's really difficult. For Pooh, water sports for removing the dirty poop from his bloody fucking bare boner. After that, the animals settled down and made the biggest lumps of shit ever seen in the 100-acre wood. A huge mound of ass poop and shit, with masses of fresh feed called fun too, surrounded by piles of old dick cheese. The words came out in such a rush that Pooh
Made up a hum about it.
This is the hum which Pooh hummed to Piglet on the day, which started like any other day and became a very special day indeed.
If you want to shit, you must put it in the piglet. In the shit, if it is shitty, if it's shitty in the shit. And you'll know when you have shitted how much shit you shit. Yes, you know what the amount is, and so therefore you will die. And I hope that you enjoy it. Have we finished now, Christopher Robin? Can we go home and nurse our bruises?
Asked Eeyore. We finished the first half, Eeyore, said Christopher Robin.
More, is there? Might have guessed there would be. Still, maybe we'll all die.
I wish I could play some Overwatch. I'll buy a dog one first. God damn it.
I wish to play Overwatch. Let's see.
Alright, next part of the trilogy.
What part?
Dirty the Pooh and the 100-acre shit pile.
Are you gonna
Chapter 2, in which
finalize the
Winnie
lines
the
on her,
Pooh's
or-
large and extremely
Oh yes, I'm finalizing
ass
the lines.
fart directly
I don't know
in
if you're
all the
hearing
animal's
the
stupid
audio
face.
in the stream.
And
I
everybody
have it
dies.
disabled because I hear double voices otherwise.
Late one
Oh, yeah.
evening, a few days after this big
Well, it's just
adventure,
gonna be a
when
clusterfuck at
Piglet
this
was
point, so-
thinking of going to bed with Jim Dale, and thinking how nice it would be if he were already in bed, passionately making love with Jim Dale's hot, strong body, and fucking it with all his might. And what a bore it was that he wasn't already in bed, sucking Jim Dale's epic level, superb magic wizard staff of homomancy with +1 now penetration. There was a knock on the door. It was Pooh, in bed.
Sorry to come home so late, Piglet, but it takes time, you know. What does, Pooh? Coming does,
Said Pooh.
You think one is coming and it really wants to come, only it suddenly decides that it won't come until later. And
Actually,
maybe
I'll put it in
not
voice.
even then. And then, Piglet, it comes all of a sudden and you have to be ready for it with a piece of paper.
Bucky, are you okay?
After that, a new game became
This game is
popular
really
in the forest.
ridiculous.
It was called Doing the Bitch.
Like, apparently,
So
like, playing
Piglet
as a
got
clown
into
are
his
more
best
competent than
sexual
the
position,
security force.
which he did by dropping to his knees, and he put his head between his legs and sat down twice, with a bit of a bounce from side to side. But then it became wilder, with much leaping up into the air. He tried lying on his back with his head on one side, with a sign which read, "Put in here, please." But he did not know where to put his
see
cup.
it's fucking
So
dead in here,
Piglet grabbed
too.
hold of it and shook it as hard
dead.
as he dared. It
Sunday.
fucking came
That
right
would get
away,
your
and there was a
attention,
splash,
James.
and the shaft went limp very fast after that massive, wet, sticky ejaculation, until there was another splash, and Piglet
you
found
have
himself
to-
bobbing around on an ocean of glittering cork juice. Now
legendary skin
he
should I
knew
buy?
what had to be done. One,
game?
he splashed jizz over Rabbit, who released the balls of Bunny,
the
who
weakest
over Eeyore, who splashed a handful of pubic
Clearly this
hairs
is
from
Genji.
his
Did you just play Genji?
aching
I already have
donkey,
his
taint
best
over
skin,
Tigger,
though, which is
and Tigger
his new
emitted a
skin.
ferocious fuck you,
Shit,
Eeyore,
that's right.
fuck you,
I need to
long
play
ears, fuck
the,
you, Owl, fuck,
What's it called?
fuck, fuck you, Buddy, fuck you, Tibbles, fuck you, Mr. Paws,
Got me a
fuck
competitive
you,
game.
George Bush, and fuck you too. Fuck my
I wish
little
my play mat
pal,
would get
Roo,
here already.
Roo. Fuck all of you kids out there.
Oh, we're defending.
Lots of people. And especially fuck
guys
you,
playing?
Jim Dale. Then, two,
Okay,
he
January.
made a fine
That's
statement.
Oh, fuck,
His
man.
painfully expelled
You're not gonna win this.
liquid feces.
Come on, we need.
And it was
we need
hot
this.
and steamy. And
This Genji's
then,
good.
3, he shouted at the very top of his little voice,
Oh, Pooh! Fuck
You're
me!
gonna take-
Fuck me! Fuck me! And fuck me!
and Pooh rubbed that part of him which was meant for great wanky fun, but which had been rubbed rather too much. Yes.
Oh my god, what's.
And
He killed himself at the very beginning.
Oh, fucking butt.
That happened. Usually for some reason.
yes, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it.
You know what? I know what's gonna need. Blackbeard,
Yes.
Blackbeard cord.
I don't like
Bam, bam, bammy, bam, bam, bammy shipped.
Hello, Nova.
Explosion.
Oh god, and I'm sick
Oh,
today.
you missed it, Nova. There was a lot of canon discussion last night. And this
It
morning.
was salty, as usual.
Salty, so salty.
Nobody could remember anything like
really
it.
happened.
Have we finished now?
Something good.
Fucking
Calls
go,
out
Eeyore,
pretty much
said
everyone.
Christopher
saying,
Robin. We
"Fucking
finished the fucking
secondaries,
second
get on my
half,
level."
you stupid ass.
Yeah,
cunt.
pretty much. Just be.
Starts
Really?
rapidly posting like screenshots.
Oh, is
No,
that-
funny thing
You're
is,
not just
what
saying
he's
that.
discussing is speculation.
Yes. It's
It's
nearly
character
time
age.
for
It's
the
not like
third half.
Something concrete.
That's very
And he's calling like
kind of
character
you.
age.
Of
Yeah.
course,
That's
the
not something
grass
you
is
were talking about.
always green
I know.
on the other side of the forest.
And then
just-
calling everybody who
More
don't
chewy
like
on the whole.
participate secondaries.
Not the grass, but for
Well,
my
what the fuck, nigga?
donkey.
It's like
Character age in Toho is
Thank
pretty
you.
much in comic book time. It's irrelevant.
A week ago, last
Oh my god, I'm solo
Thursday,
healing.
there was this.
Like
Or
Rain
like
Moon
what,
is technically
Hedgehog.
like
Nobody
20
cares.
something years old.
Says Christopher
You're
Robin.
not rooted in age.
Like The Simpsons.
It assumes like what?
Yeah, comic book time.
100 Acre Shipped
It also assumes like
Chapter
if
3.
time
Dirty the
actually
Pooh.
flows the same way.
And the 100
Yeah,
Acre
and
Shipped
against Tokyo, things are
Chapter
way
3.
different.
In which nothing happens at all. Really, I promise. Nobody could remember anything like it. All the animals were constantly fucking for 40 days and 40
About your
nights,
solo
and
healing as
it
well,
kept
Lucio?
getting hotter. Then
no, we got
it
us
got
down now.
even hotter.
As of
Christopher Robin
2002,
was
Oh, and these guys are
his
like
own
years
good.
old.
Oh,
Then
man.
one
Yeah.
day, which
It's
some said was the
2016
hottest
against
yet,
Tokyo.
and others said
So
was the
she's,
hottest ever since time
Why she's
began.
no longer
It
495,
got
she's probably
even
older
hotter.
now.
Then one
Yeah,
day,
Oh my god.
She's a
dude.
vampire.
At
It wouldn't
14.
matter that much.
so very
At
hot
14
that
years.
all the animals
But they're immortals.
got even hotter.
What the fuck are these guys doing?
There,
Whatever Lilies.
there.
Settle
Yeah,
down,
whatever million is
everybody,
technically
said Pooh.
514.
It's time for assembly.
And flying
From
is,
hell.
Back the fuck.
Pooh's pupils lit
509.
up murderously with a sudden flaming light.
My
Something
very
like that.
dear friend Satan told me to tell you that the
Ray
job
Morris
for
are like
today
20-something
is
years
to
old.
try
24,
and
I
make
think.
it as
20.
painful as
Because they don't have
possible.
their exact
Older than
ages
Then,
here, but
with
if
a
you go
great
by
grunt of
from 1996 to
the
now,
loudest, jumpiest, most
the Horse Like
harmonious and
96.
tumultuous fart
Hey,
came
JTV.
tumbling out of Pooh's
Like 13 years,
enormous
96.
rear.
I thought it was 98.
The sky was
Because-
stained bright green with his
yeah,
poison
96.
fart.
That's why it's
A
the 20-year
dark,
anniversary.
roiling mass of clouds
Oh.
spreading across the horizon, already
So
huge
like,
and
because
growing.
also like Marissa's
growing
age was hinted
fast.
at.
Yes, God
Corinda?
can't help you
Corinda?
Like,
now.
There was a loud rumble
there was a
of
chapter
thunder.
where we,
Lightning
where
flickered
Renosuke
above
is
the
talking to
100-acre
Marissa
wood
in the
and shot
past when she
toward the
was, like,
ground with
even
accompanying
smaller.
explosions. Within seconds, the forest
Marissa's
was
already
already on
very small.
fire,
She's
with a
only at
spectacular
4'2".
display of great flames,
Yeah.
meteors
Oh my
of
God.
shit showering from the sky
Yeah,
when raining
where she
death
was
But
at
like
from
the
above.
average height
Then,
for
near
girls
the
at that
horizon,
age,
the moon
like at that
came
time
falling
period,
down
they're
slowly
stuck
out of
anyway.
the sky,
And
with
apparently
a
it was,
burning
like, what,
stream
5
of
years ago or
cosmic
something?
skeet behind it, and was heading straight
So,
for the extremely
I'm
fucked
guessing that
100-acre
Rainbow and
wood.
Marissa were like 5
I
or,
don't want to
like
be
between
here,
5 and 8
said
years old in
Piglet.
1996.
Go to sleep, Piglet.
Said Pooh, and glared at him so fiercely
That's my
that
guess.
Piglet's eyes melted like
Is,
marshmallows all over his
Toho, like,
face. At that
21 years
moment,
old now?
as gigantic
20.
guys
20.
with boiling pits
20.
were billowing
It turned
from under the
20
crumpled
last
earth,
month.
suddenly the 100-acre
Wait,
wood
the
came
anniversary
to
was last
life.
month.
Branches thick as a python smashed into Rabbit's
like
chest,
June or
and his
something.
blood spurted over everything.
was
The trees
November.
were attacking them, pummeling every inch of the
They didn't get
animals
anything
they
at
could
all.
reach. With a loud ripping noise, Rabbit's spine
Yeah.
snapped,
20
almost
got
in
two
two.
mysteries.
The
Got
tip was
two music
dangling
CDs, right?
limply, held on
Yeah.
by a few splinters. Then
Dating
Coo
this
grinned
old
with
bar.
satisfaction as he drove
Well,
his
well,
fist
that
deep
is
into
old.
Rabbit's
Oh,
ribs and pulled out his
Take
hand,
this bar,
grasping
old
his
Adam.
tiny heart beating. Rabbit
that
went
old
down on all fours, unable to breathe, the pain almost
utter one.
unendurable, and his intestines dripping with digestive juices burst
Just
suddenly
take this
from the
bar,
gaping
old Adam,
hole
because
in
it's
his
such a
stomach
weird name.
and
Who's the
wrapped
old man?
themselves around Piglet's neck,
Dr. Lee
slowly
Speak
strangling
keyboard.
the life out of his tiny body.
Oh, wait,
Adam
old man
started a
is...
fire, which
Old
barred
man
Biku,
is,
Piglet of delicious golden
insurance theme.
brown. Pooh raised Piglet's
The stylish
meat
girl
grilled
and
to
traditional
his
old
mouth
man.
and tore up a
Yeah.
large hunk with his crooked brown teeth, chewing it
She
open.
doesn't
Still
Still
gotta
got
fucking her, goddamn.
None.
Yeah, Toho
Said
is older
Pooh,
than me
chew.
too by...
Oh, that's still
technically by 3
I'm
months.
older. I'm older than Toho. By...
He ate
Toho
another
was only
piece,
3 months
then
older than
another,
me.
taking
Toho was
his
my
time.
Onicha.
Toho is my Onicha. Quote of the year.
Said Pooh, suddenly whipping out a ginormous ninja sword. Started to swing it in great circles above his head, and Roo got cut into strips, which Pooh stuffed into Piglet's half-eaten carcass, which he forced Kanga to eat, covered in his own special Pooh Bear icing. Ah! Says Christopher Robin, as another tree's twisted limb punched a large dent into his base so that it collapsed quite flat, and a vicious uppercut from another branch pounded furiously on Kanga's cunt, which seemed to be caving. Then there was a popping noise, and for some strange reason, Ron came suddenly out of the void.
Or something.
He looked all around him and soiled his pants. Oh, shit. We're done for. Run for it! Ron shouted, just in time to see the swarm of hairy demon spiders with skeet-spraying mouth organs burrowed under Owl's skin and wriggled through into his brain, eating his face from the inside out. Ron shit his pants again, loudly, and the only plan he could come up with was to try to fly out. So he tried to escape by flying, hacking, but started clipping through the floor instead, and got his accounts banned by Jim Dale forever, which was very good, because he had no friends and was a huge noob. Boring! Shouted Tigger.
Bumblebees, they're apparently
Pooh's
harmless.
eyes opened very wide, and he stared at him, exposing an upside-down painted ram burning bright yellow in his eyes. Nigger, please, said Pooh. Then he suddenly grabbed the baby rabbit, and he bit off its head and drank the warm, glorious blood dripping from that lifeless corpse, savoring his sweetness as he swallowed. Then he rose up, high into the air. Pooh raised his hands above his head, holding up in one hand the bloodied severed head of David Benedictus, and started chanting a heart-stopping, soul-chilling, unholy chant, so that everybody knew that it was time to die.
That's incredible.
I won't thousands and thousands of
It's a Super Saiyan, nigga.
Then they all watched as it grew even darker, and the blackest of black holes appeared on the ground.
Where is their
Evil
Super
monkeys
Saiyan
poured
gift of,
from the underworld and began beating, offing, and throwing dirty shit, grenades, in
when are
every
they gonna
direction,
go Super
and
Saiyan after like an explosion
bees,
happens?
brandishing rusty, razor-sharp black metal-spiked
Or they
dildos
go Super
sharpened on the
Saiyan
dicks
in
of Christian children, and with heads filled with explosive cum, leapt on all the animals and violently stabbed and sodomized them all, tearing up every now cavity with that specially homemade rectum, ripping sex toys, then burst open with the combined force of 1,000 suns, blowing the animals to bits and leaving behind a
Science is
crimson
dead.
cloud of
Checkmate,
liquefied
atheist.
pieces of bones, blood, and demonic sperm. Then more than 100 very special retarded tyrannosaurs with massive Asperger's and Down syndrome started rampaging around the place and breathing with their mouths open. Christopher Robin didn't approve of it at all. I'm Christopher Robin, and you're a huge tard, he said. Grinning stupidly, the Tyrannosaurus stuffed the evil monkeys whole into their large mouths. For a moment, they all chewed greedily, looks of triumph on their faces. But just then a loud fart blast of evil, monkey-shaped ships came shooting out of their Tyrannosphincter over Christopher Robin's head with a big fat... said the retarded. And now it's getting
going on there?
Said Eeyore, as the four fucking horsemen of the
Twitch stream
distinct
right now?
apocalypse
Yeah.
came riding out of his butt, mounted on horses
they were
made from the
drawing.
devil's ship, and at one
No.
they all
I mean,
raped
I hear like
with their
story time.
666 fire-breathing peanuts
I don't
as
know, I'm
so
not even
hard
following
that
the
blood
story, but
and
it's pretty weird.
sperms spurted relentlessly out of the animals' orifices.
Listen to it for a bit because
All
I
of
have
them.
no idea how to explain this.
It's
It's like
all
an
over
audiobook.
now.
Said Prue gravely.
The dark side.
Oh wait, Prophet, are you playing the Dirty
And then the
Dipping
world
Chapter 2
suddenly
thing?
exploded.
Yes.
And everything was gone.
Okay.
All the animals
There's a video in
died
voice
a
that
horrible,
Prophet is
slow
playing that
death,
in voice in
suffocating
stream.
from the smell of Pooh's asshole. But nobody minded because they all went to burning hell forever. Which was much more exciting because Satan pwned them up there, shit hole. And Christ still comic-sized the end of Christopher Robin's foreskin with his fucking teeth. And, God, cocky, a billion fabulous flavors of sperm over Tigger's face. He thought he had never tasted anything so delicious in all his life. Hooray! I've won! Cried Tigger. Tiggers like come! Tiggers like come very much! But Tigger, why? Said Christopher Robin. Don't know! Said Tigger, and he fucked off happily.
Go to the voice text channel.
With Jim Dale.
And what do you mean by my accent? Come on.
Jeez, then Dexter.
Yeah, what's wrong with my accent?
Everything.
Oh my god. Thank you, Move, for having...
Are you playing with moves?
No. I played with Move so much that I am much better for... much better at my role than most other people are at this level.
What level are you anyway?
I'm doing my placements right now, but I'm like 60
Series
something.
contains strong language, filthy content, swear words, incest, violent cunnilingus, sound effects almost too annoyingly stupid to think about, rather crude toilet humor, excessive racism, pointless and rambling dialogue, terrible, drawn-out, stupid, not funny jokes that carry on far too long.
Yeah.
Listeners perversion
Every Indonesian or Indian accent, what the fuck? I don't speak like this, I can't do Indian. Fuck it, I need moves.
Dirty Potter presents
really
Fuckbeak and Friends, Chapter 1.
Can't do tech support.
Fuckbeak, the hippogriff, and the extremely arousing fucking huge diarrhea bath time. Fuckbeak woke with a plan fully formed in his mind. He got up dressed in the pale dawn light. As he stood up, he ripped a very noisy fart, which echoed off the polished wooden floors like a firecracker. He was a big man, unshaven and unwashed, and looked quite uninterested, almost bored with life itself. His room was even messier than the rest of the house, in which he lived alone except for his cats, who all hated him. A faint smell of stale fast food lingered about the place. He stepped into the bathroom and closed the door behind him. He stood there in his underwear, barefooted,
I was meaning to ask
long
you,
streams of urine, missing most of the toilet on purpose. His stick was encrusted with dried up semen and bits of tissue paper. He could not help flipping last night to point which must not be named, but he didn't realize he had come all over himself until he woke up later with his fingers stuck together. He sat down on the toilet seat, spread his arse wide, and took huge dumps, which splashed the water all over his butt, and he felt the fudge rain out of him, which sounded like...
Okay.
And,
Okay, I found it.
And
So
the bit of...
it's in your Twitch settings, and on the tab that says channel and videos, click on that, and it's kind of towards the bottom
Half
of
the
the page,
contents of
and it
his
says auto
bowels
hosting.
spilled into the toilet,
And that's where you
feeling
set all that
so
stuff up.
good. And he thought to himself, I'm hacking all over the place. Fuckbeak flushed as he grinned at the sight of a humongous pile of particularly scary boulders far too big for his poor toilet to manage it. They made it halfway through and got stuck, flooding the floor. He used a large wad of toilet paper to mop up as much as he could, but quickly gave up trying, leaving a layer of general shit spectacularly on bloody fucking everything. He scribbled a note for the housekeeper to clean it up as her big birthday bonus from his ass. Then, as he made his way back from the toilet, he went to use the internet to watch sick shit and jerk off. He found it a lot harder because at his house, the internet is made of wood. Fuckbeak tried to use the Googles to find himself big bearded gay Jewish burly sailor pajama party pornography, but failed miserably. He gave the middle finger to his computer, and then he threw it as hard as he could against the wall. It was a smashing success. Fuckbeak stood there with his mouth slightly ajar, scratching his ass as though there was enchanted treasure behind the crack. Smashing things was no more help. He wanted to run. He wanted to keep running and never look back. He wanted to be somewhere he could wank to whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted, or eat whatever he fancied. He turned on his heel and ran to the door, but suddenly remembered something very important he had to do. Fuckbeak went back inside and fumbled around his desk and pulled on his bad hippogriff costume that would make him unrecognizable, and strode quickly from the room. He turned and set off to Hogwarts. He was going to see what had happened since he had first left the castle many years ago. He had been expelled from Hogwarts in his 3rd year for molesting every single person in the school, turning all of them into gays. And he was expelled for being such a perverted, sick fuck. But the headmaster, at the time, ashamed that such a thing had happened at Hogwarts, forbade me to tell the truth. A story was given out that Fuckbeak had died in a freak triple penetration accident. They gave me a nice, splendid sausage-shaped trophy for my trouble and warned me to keep my mouth shut. But I knew it could happen again. The monster lived on. And off he went to watch Dumbledore bending over and taking Harry's arm in his butt while jerking off behind the bushes because of a voyeuristic pleasure.
And he's gone. What have I done?
Meanwhile, in Gryffindor Tower, Ron was being extremely annoying. What are we going to do today, then? Ron asked Harry and Hermione. What are we going to do today, then? What are we going to do today, then? What are we going to... Shut up! Said Harry and Hermione together. But Ron did not seem to have heard. So, anyone, what are we going to do today? You're in luck, said Harry. We're going to do a whole pile of unconscious bodies. I've just been coming on my dead mum, and I'm just off to do a bit more. Boring, said Ron. Fine, said Harry gruffly. Let's get Hermione, and bang, the cunt full of hair. No, said Ron. We'll die. The crabs will eat us. Fuck yourself, said Hermione. Said Ron. A reckless but potentially wonderful idea. I think I will, thanks. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Skeet.
Oh no, you can mute it. Oh, God damn it.
Oh, Harry, what about my sister? Said Ron jerkily. I wanted to watch my sister taking a dump. Well, I don't, said Harry. Well, said Hermione, I can think of one thing that might cheer you both up. She started playing with herself, poking hard with her finger rather sharply, which sounded like squish, squish, squishy, squashy, squish, boy, koi, koi, but it was too slippery. And when she had tired herself out with trying to find the clitoris, she sat down. Come, said Hermione to her snatch. She generally gave herself very good hand jobs, though she very seldom finished. And sometimes she fisted herself so severely as to bring tears into her eyes. But now was not the time. Eat me, moaned Hermione. The delicious smell of baking salmon wafted tantalizingly in their direction. Her vagina looked rather odd, like roast beef. Harry Potter went down and started clicking frantically.
Yeah, we did a bit.
Blood, my favorite. I let it rot to give it a stronger flavor.
Yes.
Harry swallowed creamy chunks of nastiness.
Carolina Panthers for Seattle Seahawks.
Ron's face was very white.
Ooh,
that's disgusting, he said. Whatever, maggots, said Hermione knowledgeably, as Harry with difficulty gurgles a brissied milkshake. Ron puked over himself like a sad bird.
Oh, that is. I'm not playing anything on the TV. The TV's so loud that
there could not have been a lovelier sight. But there was none to see it, except a smelly and very pathetic man, disguised as the hippogriff who was staring in at the window, whacking himself with enthusiasm. But he was looking through the window at the one joy from which he must be forever barred. Neither this recording nor any portion of it may be reproduced or
Yeah, I
used
always
for
wear,
any purpose without
earbuds.
prior written authorization from
Never
my
know what's going on
grandfather's
around
cock.
the house, anyways.
Warning. This audiobook series contains a humongous pile of blah blah blah, whatever it was. Fuck off. Dirty Potter presents Fuckbeak and Friends, Chapter 2. Cock-a-doodle-doo, my dick goes where you poo. Isn't it beautiful? He's my special favorite penis, said Hagrid softly. Yeah, 16-foot bone. Ruddy marvelous. Want a closer look? Hagrid's gigantic dong was rising from his trousers, which were slipping down his fat bottom. Harry, why are you staring at the head? Said Hermione as he placed an enormous hand upon it. Rubbing it, he said, Yeah, it was me what killed all them people. Well, anyway, what was I saying? I sometimes say fuck, but some don't understand that. Look, you know what I'd love, Harry? I'd love you. Sensitive, tight, honky asshole, please. I really would. Hagrid's schlong was gently dripping. He looked utterly horny. Okay, Hagrid, said Harry, who liked it in the butt. Now, put your ass up, said Hagrid. Come on now, quick. Course, said Harry at once, and began bending over the cabinet beside the door. That's my boy. I always knew you'd squeeze me in. No, puffed Hagrid, pounding along at Harry's manly man-hole, making the floorboards quake. No, Hagrid, good. No, yeah, oh, yeah. No. Then Hagrid seized Ron's cock and shoved it in too. Ow, you fucking barrel of faggots, said Harry, taking in every glorious inch. And now look at you, Harry, said Hagrid. School champion. Harry must have had more nice, juicy Hogwarts cock than the rest of the boys in his class put together. I don't know how there was room for them, but you can squeeze very tight in Wizardland. Why? Said Hagrid, ploughing on valiantly. Ouch! Oh God, my hole is bleeding profusely, said Harry. Two enormous... All right, I'm coming. Whee! Hey, did someone just score? Said Hagrid. Oh yeah, it was me. I have put a little milk into your butt. Hagrid came too quickly for Harry's liking. Afterwards, Hagrid spent the morning completely emptying his leaky shithole. Hagrid felt a pooping sensation in his stomach. He was going to crap, and there was nothing he could do about it. He bent down and took an enormous shitty poop shit in the middle of the room without bothering to get undressed. And I'd like to appeal to all our listeners to emulate the following shit. The big one. Hagrid's treacle fudge had cemented his drawers together. Hagrid deposited his anus baby with a deep, grunting breathing. Filthy, stinking turd, said Hagrid. But music, said Hagrid's butt. And, sure enough, moments later, Hagrid's back door opened, and then a horrible, half-sucking, half-thucking sound came out the fat shit hole, along with an unpleasant smell like open drains. And Harry saw that they were facing a large mound of shit nearly as tall as Hagrid. It was not a mound at all. It was clearly...
That deep voice was
the gigantic
perfect.
catastrophe.
Yes.
We're going in here, he said. Come on now, quick. Hagrid climbed up onto the side of the ship, stretched out his arms, and dived right into Mount Hagrid. Instantly he was lost in the warmth and the smells and the floating. He's mad, said Harry. Harry had never been inside Hagrid's butt poop before. It was a place most students avoided. I suppose it feels quite warm to him, said Hermione. Yeah, but there's still the giant corn bits, said Ron. There was something else there too, something made of failure. What was it? Oh yes, I forgot, of course. Fuckbeak was there too, and he stood watching them outside the window, beaming and flapping, until the last echoing strains of Harry demolishing his innocence drifted away. You're not going to eat that shit, are you, Hagrid? Said Ron, leaning in for a closer look. It looks poisonous. What? Said Hagrid, heaving a deep sigh as he picked up a handful of rotten diarrhea and slapped it over his face. Greenish feed called refreshment trickled down into his beard as he gave a soft moan of satisfaction and licked it with his tongue poking out. That's delicious, said Hagrid. Fuckbeak was too disgusted to speak, and also very aroused. And so Fuckbeak left to find somewhere close by to throw up and jerk off, and take a fat shit and fart. So, with his stick in his hand eagerly, Fuckbeak puked on it as he jerked off. He used his vomit to make it slippery, to help him with his beating off. Harry, Hermione, you'll enjoy this, said Hagrid gruffly. Trust me. Professors Dumbledore, McGonagall, Snape, Sprout, and Flitwick were there, too, rolling around in the fudge savagely. Everybody was in their pajamas, and the celebration lasted all night. Harry could tell it would soon become the stuff of Hogwarts legend. Anyway, I'm coming, Harry! I'm coming! Nope, me stupid. What the fuck, said Jim Dale. Retarded. Go on, said Harry urgently. All right, Harry. The thing is... Well, see, he took a great breath. Well, I didn't want to come so easy. I've been jerking it for me health, but I'll need you to help me, and Ron, if he's willing. I know you've got exams. If you could just nip down here in your invisibility cloak, I'll be beating me sack any day now. Really romantic date, Hagrid, said Harry sarcastically. Fuck you, Harry, you stupid penis head, said Hagrid. Don't you love poking Dumbledore's fudge? That's brave of you, said Hagrid. Hagrid reached into his pocket and pulled out his penis. Ron looked around and saw Hagrid lying on his back, beating off. Oh, Hagrid, don't. It's not hygiene.
Oh shit, it's almost over.
Hermione
Shit,
began,
finally.
but Hagrid had already slapped the meat.
Finally.
Oh yeah,
It's
said
so
Hagrid,
much you,
raising a
BL.
massive hand and feeling his junk.
Duex.
Oh yeah, beating the meat.
Mexico.
Yeah. Oh, beating the meat to a pulp, said Hagrid, twisting his enormous hands. Yeah. Hagrid began jerking at Hermione's face. Yeah, come right in the eyes. Her. Masturbate it. Yeah. Oh, and yeah. Be bad boy. Her. Gonna come. Tasty. And Hagrid burst everywhere. Skeet. Come. Hello. Gloopity poop. Harry, look down, you big buffoon. See, I got cotton for you. Isn't that nice, eh? Hagrid shouted. Give it to me. I'm starving, said Harry. Oh, yeah. If I come... Oh, oh, oh. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Spurt. Oh, yes. What do you say to that, eh? Harry began to cough, and then spew semen, and then finally speak. The floor is a cock, he said, as he broke off a large bit and put it into his mouth. I must be getting somewhere near the center of the earth, he said. Nice one, Harry, said Ron enthusiastically, and he began scraping the ceiling as hard as he could for maybe half an hour, a glorious half hour. I shall reward myself with a chocolate biscuit, said Ron. Harry, who had expected something much more exciting, put on a medieval suit of armor, and he put his penis into a Dumbledore sex doll with a hole in it, thrusting slowly into his tangled beard. I want you. Said Harry, fucking as slowly and distinctly as possible. Sorry, feet on old Trumpy, sir. In stuff, said Hagrid. Harry squeezed himself through his eyes.